Hey everyone! Hi guys, it's almost 10 o'clock on Wednesday evening, and this is when I'm starting, this is when I'm eating my dinner because I got home at like 8:30 from training tonight, and I have an amazing recipe that I have to share with you. I started making it during the day, so I have to cook it tonight whether or not I eat a ton of it right now, it doesn't matter, but this is spectacular. This is loaded with nutrients. This is spaghetti squash, which I'm sure you guys are aware of. I want to show you how to make it, and I want to tell you why you should be eating it. And I'm not making it with traditional red sauce, like tomato sauce. I'm making it with something different. I'm making it with red bell peppers. So it's red bell pepper sauce. It is insane. It's something totally different. Now, it's not that tomato sauce is not good for you, but it's really good to mix up your vegetables and your nutrients. Now there's a lot of similar nutrients given that red color in both tomatoes and in the red peppers, but I have to tell you there's some other things in there that are just insane, like vitamin C, over 200% of the recommended daily dose, which we all know vitamin C is really important. So I want to go in the why we're making this, like why would you choose this from a nutrient perspective and for your diet? What are the things that it can do for you? Because everything you put in your body allows you to be everything that you are today. So for example, if you buy a Ferrari, are you going to give it crappy gas? Hell no, you're not. You're going to give it the best possible gas. Why? Because it's a perfect, gorgeous machine. You are a perfect, gorgeous machine. Give yourself everything so that you function at your optimal, so you can be everything you've ever wanted to be. It starts here. It starts with what you do to yourself, with your body, and what you put in. And the discipline that you give yourself will lead to a character that will trickle down into every area of your life, and you will be strong, you will be confident, and you will respect yourself like nothing else. And that's when life changes. Be disciplined, okay guys? Love yourself and eat right, okay? And is that to say that you should eat yucky once in a while? Hell yeah, you should, okay? Here's my philosophy. Are you ready? This is the Lindsay philosophy. Okay, if you eat poorly most of the time and you eat a salad on Wednesday, just answer me, does that help you at all? Anybody? If you are eating poorly and then a salad on Wednesday, is that going to make you healthy? Is that going to do anything to you? Zip, zero, nada. And fortunately, the other part is true. The opposite is true. If you eat well most of the time, like such, and then on Wednesday you have birthday cake because it's someone's birthday, you better be eating that birthday cake, or I'm going to come down there and step on your foot and open your mouth and shove it down there, because it does nothing also. And that's the key to living a lifestyle and not a diet. But then you got to find things that are going to satiate you and replace the things that were really in your diet, like pasta, for example, white pasta. It's in a lot of people's diets, but you know what? It's empty calories and it's doing nothing for you. And you may as well be like a Toyota, no, I can't even think of something as Toyota's a good car. I'm trying to think what I have. Pinto, Ford Pinto, okay? Beat up, kicked, and squashed from 1971. That's what you may as well be if you're gonna give yourself pasta every night, and you're not. You are a gorgeous, beautiful Bugatti as far as I'm concerned, and Bugattis deserve the best gas. Okay, so that being said, I want to tell you what we have here, okay? This, by the way, is a spaghetti squash. So when you're going to look for it, this is a spaghetti squash. They're not too expensive, they're a little bit heavy, and you may need a linebacker to cut it open, because Lord knows I can't cut this open. It's like a pumpkin, only worse. So get your significant other, bigger person to do this, or a stronger person, and perhaps maybe if you get a smaller one, that would be good. I can't even cut the smaller ones, and maybe I'm not that strong as I think. So you gotta cut this like this, okay? You gotta cut it open, and then we're gonna put it on a pan, but I'm gonna show you all that after. So first I wanna tell you why we're doing this, okay? Then I'm gonna show you all of the ingredients. But first, this is what you need to see. Spaghetti squash, you know what to buy. Okay, so why are we having spaghetti squash? Why spaghetti squash? It takes the place of pasta. Okay, a lot of people like pasta. Now you can get other pasta that's good, like chickpea pasta, lentil pasta. There are other pastas that I'm totally fine with, but this is just a totally different low carb. I'm a low carb person. Okay, I like it. It makes me feel better. It's less inflammation for me, and I like it, and it makes me feel and run the way I want to run. Okay, so why are we having a spaghetti squash? What does it have in it? This is loaded with nutrients. It's a nutrient-dense food, meaning that calorie per calorie doesn't have a lot of calories, but it has a lot of nutrients. It's nutrient-dense, so which is the kind of foods that you want, like kale. Again, there's another reason we don't have kale if you're hyperthyroid, but that's a whole different program. Okay, so here, the vitamin A, good for your hair, and good for your skin, and good for your eyes. You've got vitamin C. It's loaded with vitamin C, which we know is good for immunity, which we know is good for things like collagen production in your skin. This is loaded in antioxidants, and you want antioxidants. That protects your body against oxidative damage. That's the stuff you're breathing in that you can't avoid that stuff, especially if you live in a city. That's where it is. This is high in something called folate. Right? Of course, because it's a color, it's high in a lot of things. Now, folate is responsible for the development and the formation of the new cells in your body. So this is a really important one. You want to have folate in your diet. It also may assist in the regulation of homocysteine, and homocysteine has been linked to levels, if it's high, to cardiovascular disease when your homocysteine levels are really high. So you want to kind of have some stuff like this that are high, things that are high in folate, to really combat and be preventative. We want to be preventative, so the foods that you're eating should have a purpose. We have a medicinal cabinet right here in our fridge if you buy the right foods. You got to see in the peripheral area of the supermarket. Now, why red peppers? If I can tell you how insane this sauce tastes, I can't even explain to you. But there's a way you have to make it. So I'm going to see why red bell peppers, and then we're going to start with how to make this and how to eat this and how to put it all together so it's an amazing dish for your family. So red bell peppers, right here, right? They're amazing, okay? They're high in vitamin C, 200% of the recommended RDA. That is insane. That's a great way. Okay, but as you can see, they've got their color. That's lycopene. Lycopene is also found in tomatoes, but these are higher in lycopene, and lycopene has been known to prevent certain cancers, so like lung and I think prostate. So eat these, okay? High in antioxidants, high in vitamin C, high in vitamin vitamin A, high in vitamin B, and high in folate. Hello, who would want to eat this? Okay, that's the why we're doing everything, guys. You have to eat because you have to eat well, rather, because you guys are so important. It's so important that you treat yourself well because you're important. Okay, here we go. This is the ingredients. We have lemons, peppers, this guy, garlic, pepper, and salt. Come on, how easy is that? Okay, how boring is it? Oh, we also have basil, which I believe I already put in here, and fresh basil. I'm gonna show you what fresh basil looks like in case you don't know, okay? This is fresh basil, and I put it in here because basil tastes amazing in food, certain foods, and I have it in a lot of stuff. I make like caprese things for my family. So this is basil. This is literally basil. It's very, very potent in its smell. It has a lot of medicinal qualities also. It's very, very good. And I'm going to show you how to make a shake with this that is going to blow your mind. You're like, ugh, and it's phenomenal. Okay, so let me put this down. Okay, so this is how we do this. We cut these in half, okay? Let me bring this over here. You cut it in half, and inside you're going to find a little surprise, like you would a pumpkin. You're going to find a whole bunch of seeds, okay? I don't know if you guys like pumpkin seeds, but I am a pumpkin seed fan. So I take those seeds out, and I actually take each one, I wash them, because sometimes they have like the strings attached to it, or you rinse them, or you pull them off, and then I put them on a piece of tin foil, and I spray them with coconut oil, and I add my pink Himalayan sea salt, and I roast them, and I don't share them because they're that good. This is what they look like when they're roasted. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is what they look like when they're roasted. They are crunchy, they're salty, they're yummy, they're delicious. So you might not want to share them, so you might want to put them aside a little bit. They're really good. So that's the raw ones. And then you've got these. So you've got a snack out of this too, and they have their own medicinal qualities, which we'll talk about another time. So you cut this in half, right? Now these ones are cooked, but when you cut them in half, you have a lot of this string here, and that's where the spaghetti comes from. That's all attached to these. You got to get those out with a fork. So you get all that out with a fork, toss it, and you're left with this hollow piece of spaghetti is half. And then you spray it with coconut oil or olive oil, but make it a good oil, all right? And then you put salt on it, okay? So coconut oil and salt, and then there's your salt. Then put them face down on a cookie tray, which I do, or whatever this is. and I put them down and I cook them. And I put them in the oven for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, okay, at 350, but I'll put the recipe up here. When they're done, some of them get a little brown. It doesn't matter. The skin is on, right? So you take them out like this. Now this is ready to go, okay? And watch this. I love this part. Okay, here's my fork. Watch what happens. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is how easy this is. I would have never thought this was that easy. Okay, and you're getting, look, it's like pieces of spaghetti. Okay, they're not long pieces of spaghetti, but they're pieces of spaghetti. And it comes out like string. That's what this looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you in a minute. So all you do is do this. Get all that out. Can you guys see here? You get all this out. Okay, I'm just going to make a little bit of it because this is going to be my dinner tonight. Okay, and you go to the other side, and you get all this spaghetti stuff out. It's so amazing. I can't even tell you. You're going to love it. Okay, and another thing about this is once there's like a little, for me, I like salt, right? You don't have to add salt to anything. I do, so you can ignore the salt. I happen to like salt, so, okay. Once you've done that, okay, we're going to add our sauce. So I'm going to tell you to make the sauce, but this is what it looks like. So you can see they're individual pieces of spaghetti. Like it is the coolest thing ever. And I didn't cook it too long, so there's still like almost like an al dente. There's like almost like a little crunch to it, and I like that. Okay, so I want to tell you that this alone with salt and pepper is amazing tasting. You don't have to add the sauce. I eat this a lot, so today I'm adding the sauce, and I wanted to show you how to make something other than spaghetti sauce. Now, this sauce doesn't only have to be used on here. This sauce that I made can be used on your pasta. If you're gonna have some pasta, like some brown rice pasta, some good pasta, that is. Okay, so now that we know how to scrape that out, that's as simple as that is. 2 seconds flat, right? Now I'm gonna show you what is in this yummy blender. Okay, I roasted these. This is how simple it is. I took these guys, I put them on a piece of tin foil, and I put them in my oven. And I put them in my oven until they turned brown. I mean brown. Not dark, dark brown, not black, but brown, okay? And when they turned brown, I took them off, took them out, let them cool down. And then what happens is the pulp or the meat, the flesh, pushes away from the skin so the skin can be peeled off. We've roasted our red peppers. And I saved just a little piece to show you how easy it is, okay? So this is a piece of red pepper that I roasted, and I want to show you how easy the skin comes off of it, okay? Here we go. Look. That's it. And there's the skin, and there's the red pepper. See, it's amazing. Okay, and then here's what the skin looks like from another piece, okay? So that's how easy it comes off. It comes off super, super easy. Then you plop it into your mixer, okay? So I put it in here. I added the basil in here, and I added the juice of 1 lemon, okay? Half a lemon for this one because I'm only making half. And I added salt and pepper, and then I sauteed chives, garlic in olive oil, and I threw it in there, okay? All of like 8 minutes maybe, okay? And then I blended it so that it was a liquid, because it's almost a liquid anyway. And if I could tell you, I want to see what this looks like. Let me see. Without making a mess. I'm going to make a mess. I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to put that here. Okay, so we literally have red bell pepper, and it looks exactly like tomato sauce. It's pretty thick. It's not too thick. Okay? I'm just going to put that all in there because I'm going to eat it all. Amazing. And the smell of this is incredible. And I'm going to mix it together. This is you can actually just eat this as soup. That's what I do sometimes. It's that good. Mix it together. Let me just show you. And we have spaghetti squash with red bell pepper sauce. Let me show you. It's amazing. Can you guys see? Unbelievable. And the taste, let me see. It's not normal. Excuse me. It's something out of a restaurant. I am not a good cook. I'm really not a good cook. I get the recipes from my clients. I get the recipes from certain things that, you know, I eat a very specific way, so I'm constantly looking at things. And I'm going to give my dog a treat. Hold on. Come on, hold on. Okay. There you go, baby. Come. So, there you go, love. Okay. She has to make an appearance somehow. I get the recipes from the internet. I get the recipes from different people, a lot of them from my clients. because they're eating the way I asked them to eat, and they find the recipes, and then we do it together. So, quick recap: spaghetti squash, nutrient-dense food, low in calories, high in nutrients like folic acid, folic, and vitamins like A and C and antioxidants, and amazing omega-3s in here, and that's a really good one too. So, and that helps with inflammation. There's so many things in here I can't even remember. Okay, this is so phenomenal. The red bell pepper sauce takes the place of tomato sauce. It's really good to actually get something different once in a while, and challenge your taste buds to try something. If you don't like red peppers, it actually doesn't taste like a red pepper. It's a very interesting flavor when you roast them. If you like roasted red peppers, this is right up your alley. And we added just a little bit of olive oil when we were cooking the chives. It was actually scallions. The scallions with the garlic. So there's a little bit of fat in here. So little, it doesn't even count, but it's all good fat, and you kind of need that. And that's going to satiate us for a little bit longer. So this is an amazing recipe, guys. I'm going to post this up on my, right on this post, actually, on the wall, on top of that. Make sure you roast the seeds. For me, the seeds are the best part of the spaghetti squash. And enjoy, guys. This is another thing you can do, another recipe to add to your repertoire of healthy, phenomenal, incredible alternatives that you don't have to give up any taste for. You shouldn't have to. Now, if you're looking for other alternatives to, say, your cakes or gummy bears, shout out to one of my clients for gummy bears, or crackers or anything like that, please go to my store and take a peek. It says healthy alternatives or low carbohydrate foods. There's 2 different sections there, and that's at the top of the group. You'll see that, and just take a peek. Don't have to purchase from there because a lot of these things you'll find in your local, either your local grocery store or your local health food store. So you might want to look at it first, and perhaps some of them come in bulk. So you might want to buy it at there first, and if you love it, you can buy it in bulk on Amazon in my store. But try everything. Remember, there is an alternative to absolutely everything that you really like that's not so good, your junk food. There's an alternative to everything. It's really important that you look for it and you try it, and then hopefully you say, you know what, even though it's not 100% as good, you'll get used to it, and you know that you're doing your body the most amazing service ever. Anyway, guys, so remember, you are a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or a Bugatti, and you need to eat right to keep it running, okay? Okay, guys, have a great night. Sorry we got interrupted by a phone call. I've got a conference call right now. Have an amazing night. If you have any questions, all you have to do is PM me, send a message in here, ask a question, post. I am here for you. I'm here to help you guys stay happy, healthier, and stronger. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for a very early morning workout. So that's my conference call calling over and over again. I love you guys. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Thank you. Bye, everyone.